Assalamualaikum and greetings to all. My name is Muhammad Fadrul Hafiz bin Muhammad Kamal.
My name is Muhammad Irfan bin Mat Sofian.
My name is Muhammad Syamil Adlin bin Muhammad Sarafuddin.
My name Muhammad Ismail Akif bin Muhammad Azri.
Our topic of discussion is Topic 1, Simple Interest. Topic 2, Compound Interest. And Topic 3, Annuities.
So I will talk about the topic 1, which is Simple Interest, Chapter 1. Question 1, Concept. Briefly explain the difference between exact interest and ordinary interest. Which one usually yields a higher interest amount for the lender? And the answer is ordinary interest, because using 360 days results in a higher interest amount. Question 2, Calculation. A client invests 10,000 ringgit on 10 January 2024 and withdraws it on 30 March 2024. Calculate the exact number of days for this investment. So, for the January, we start from 11 January until 31st January. So, the total gonna be 21 days. So, next for the February, gonna be 29 days. And March, the 1st March until 30 March. So, we got the 30 days here. So, the total is 21 days plus 29 days plus 30 days. And the total will be 80 days. So, the answer is 80. Question 3. Application. If a loan of 5,000 ringgit accumulates 150 ringgit in interest over 6 months, what is the simple interest rate R charged per annum? So, we use the formula I equal to PRT. So, we already have the P here, which is 5,000 ringgit, and interest I, 150 ringgit. So, the time 6 months, which is equal to 0.5 year. So, we don't know the R here. So, we change the formula to R equal to IPT. Okay. So, R equal to I is 150 and we put the P 5,000 and multiply with the time 0.5. So, we got it 0.06 for the rate. So, the answer will be 6% per annum.
Question number 1. Calculate the future value of RM2,500 deposited for 3 years at 8% compounded quarterly. Show the value of number of period and I predict clearly. Given principal equal RM2,500, annual interest rate, which is R, equal 8%, you need to multiply with 100, you will get equal 0.08. Next, compounded quarterly equal 4, time T equal 3 years. Step 1, find the number of period N. N equal years multiply compounding per year, which is 3 multiply 4 equals 12. Step 2, find the periodic interest rate, which is I, interest, equals 0.08, divide with 4, equals 0.02, 2 per quarter. Step 3, use the future value formula. S equal P, bracket 1 plus I, interest, bracket power of N. So you just key in the number like P, interest and N. So you need to calculate on the bracket first. Or you just key in the work on the calculator directly. So you will get the answer, which is RM3,170, 60 cents.
Question number 2. Why an investment offering 10% compounded monthly gives a better return than 10% compounded annually?
Using formula EAR equals bracket 1 plus R divided with M, bracket power of M minus 1. An investment with 10% compounded monthly is better because of the higher compounding frequency, which is M. When interest is calculated more often, 12 times a year versus once a year, interest is earned on top of previously earned interest more frequently. As a result, the effective annual rate EAR for monthly compounding will be higher than the nominal rate of 10%, leading to a greater total return on the investment.
Question 3. A client wants to have 20,000 ringgit in their account in 5 years. If the bank offers 6% compounded semi-annually, how much must they deposit today? Okay, the formula that we use is the present value formula. The formula is P equals S divided by bracket 1 plus I bracket power of N. Now, let us identify the values given in the question. Here, S is the future value. The question states that 20,000 ringgit is the future value. So, we take S equals 20,000 ringgit. Next, for M, the question mentions semi-annually. Semi-annually means twice per year. Then we look at the time period, which is 5 years. Since the compounding is semi-annually, we multiply 5 years by 2. So, n equals 10. Next is I. The interest rate is 6%. We convert 6% into decimal form, which is 0.06 because it is semi-annually. We divide 0.06 by 2, which gives 0.03. Finally, we substitute all the values into the formula. P equals 20,000 ringgit divided by bracket 1 plus 0.03 bracket to the power of 10. After calculating using a calculator, the final answer is 14,881 ringgit and 88 cents. Topic 3. Annuities. Question 1. Your client plans to save 200 ringgit every month for 2 years in an account paying 3% compounded monthly. Identify whether this requires the future value of annuity or present value of annuity formula and calculate the final amount. For topic 3, the formula we use is present value of annuity. This is because the question states that the client plans to save 200 ringgit. The question already provides the future value and we want to find the rent. The formula we use is S equal R multiplied by 1 plus I power of n minus 1 and divided by I. Now, let's put in the number. The rent is 200 ringgit. The interest rate is the 3%, which in decimal is 0.03. Since the interest is compounded monthly, we divide 0.03 by 12, which gives to 0.0025. The number of periods is 2 years multiplied by 12 months, which is 24. So, we say the future value equals 200 multiplied by the quantity of 1 plus 0.0025 raised to the 24th power minus 1 divided by 0.0025. After calculating, we get 24.7028. Then multiply by the payment amount, which gives the final answer 4,940 ringgit and 56 cents.
So today I'm going to explain about topic 3 annuities, which is question 2, amortization. Based on the question, we can see the question is about loan payment. So the most suitable for this question to use the formula is R equal A multiply interest divided 1 minus open bracket 1 plus interest close bracket power negative n. So after that, we need to list down the information. So first thing first, principal. What the amount of principal is RM 5,000. Then annual interest is 12%. But in this case, we need to find the monthly interest. How? Okay, firstly, we need to divide it 12% in divided 12 months. Then we get 1% for the monthly interest. Okay, look at the calculation. You need to carefully put the number into the formula to avoid the mistake. Okay, after the calculate, the final answer is RM 862.74 cent. Okay, next we move into the question 3. For the question 3 is easy as A, B, C, and D. Okay, first thing first, we need to put the R that we already know, then minus interest rate. Okay, listen this RM 862.74 cent minus M50 ringgit. So we get the final answer is 812.74%. That's the final answer. Thank you very much.